Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. And boy, am I looking forward to introducing our guest to you tonight. As ever, we have the wonderful Jeff in America.
Hello, everybody.
We have the inimitable town cry, Brad, out of uniform this time.
Yay!
He's in plain clothes.
I'm in incognito.
And I've saved the last because the beautiful lady that you see on the bottom screen there is my gorgeous daughter, Laura.
Hello, everybody.
So, how's everybody's week been? Have you all had a good week? Jeff, what have you been up to?
It's been a stressful week. I'm coming back from being home, and I went almost to Florida, and I turned around and I'm headed for New Orleans. I deliver in New Orleans in the morning.
So you've kind of gone from the northwest to the southeast, haven't you? And now you're going west across the bottom.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Been an interesting trip.
How many miles?
I did almost 3,000 going almost to Florida, and then now I think this runs about 700 miles to New Orleans.
Excellent. We'll talk more about that later. Brad, what have you been up to, buddy?
Well, it's been a similarly stressful week. The new academic year starts like next week. So everything has been quite full on with getting ready to go studying and teaching.
Because Brad is obviously one of these brainy types. He's in education. He teaches people how to do stuff.
I bluff everything.
Yeah. It's all smoke and mirrors.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors.
Don't know how I'm doing it.
No. And don't let them know that.
This isn't live, is it?
Not at all. Now, Laura, tell us about your week, because we've had some stuff going on as well, haven't we?
Yeah, well, I've had an eventful week. Stressful, I guess, like you guys. I've had medical procedures. I've had complications from medical procedures. I've also had trips to the veterinary with pussycats also. So yeah, stressful, very stressful.
But I'd be glad when the week's over.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Not bad news from the vets though. Not bad news. Not the great
news.
But it wasn't bad news.
Because we did think he wasn't coming home from this journey.
We did. That was my initial concern. And he's home pending more tests.
Good.
That would have been very sad. He's a very wonderful kitty, our Mr. Tiggs.
Yeah, he's so lush. He's so affectionate. Like if Carlsberg made cats, it would be Tiggs.
Yes, I mean he's a real hug monster. My mum had a called Muffy, who was a British Blue, and British Blues can be a little bit standoffish.
They're very standoffish, yeah.
Very standoffish.
And you kind of feel like you've done something wrong when you approach them. But Tig, well, put it this way: the vets today, she had to extract blood from Tiggs, but Tiggs was still trying to love on the vet and climb up her chest and head rub her, despite her like pricking him with sharp needles and things. So standoffish Tiggs is not. Tiggs just loves anybody and everybody. He's amazing.
He went to my mum because my mum had this British Blue cat that wasn't very affectionate. It passed away, and my mum was on her own, and she devoted to her cat. So, without any hesitation, Laura and I and Lily, we jumped in the car, took Tiggs up there, and said, "There you go, Mum." And within 10 seconds of being in the front of that house, the front door of that house, he was on her knee.
Yeah, we've got the photographs. Oh yeah,
They were inseparable, and that was the October. She passed in the July.
Right, yeah.
And so he made the last few months of her life very happy. So we're grateful. Jeff, talk to me about all of our wonderful people who've joined us today. Who's with us?
We have the station master with us. Evening all, got a nice seat for a change. We have the Wandering Ponderer with us. We have Roland Bear with us. Good evening all together. Good evening, Bernie. Good evening, Dave. Let's see. We have Ed Hasseltine with us. Evening, everyone.
We met the other
Tracy
day.
Murphy is with us. Hello Kitty is with us. Kathy is with us. Let's see. Mark Burgess is with us. Let's see. Wandering Ponder says, I have been suffering from a migraine this afternoon and am sitting in a darkened room. Well, that's very sad. I hope you feel better, Dave. It's been pretty quiet.
Too.
Do what, buddy?
I get migraines too. I sympathise.
I've never had them. I'm lucky. Dad used to get really bad headaches, didn't
They're
he?
awful. They're awful.
Kathy says, the Wandering Ponder, could your migraine be linked to the thundery weather?
That's a good
Possibly.
question.
Is a good question.
It has been grim today.
It has been.
It's been so
And it
grim.
wasn't up north. Do you remember that? It was grim up north.
grim up
Who
north.
did that? It was
Yeah.
not KFC, that's a chicken place. Kevik's Fifth. They did that thing, it's grim up north. They were big back in the 90s. They're ex-Kevik students and they got in the charts and everything. KF something.
Keviks is in Totnes, Keviks.
Yeah. And their initials came from the school name.
Oh.
Grim up north. They did very anyway.
No, I remember the expression at Grim Up North.
Because it is grim up north.
As
As an ex-northerner, it is definitely grim.
It is grim up.
but Northerners aren't grim. Northerners are brilliant.
I agree, aren't we?
Oh yeah, it's weird going back there. Now I've got a fully in Glastonbury.
So you're fully Lake District, then, eh?
I go from the Lake District.
Belsman. Well, look at that. I didn't know that. I used to love going to the Lake District when back in the day when I went to the Lake District.
You know how many lakes there are in the Lake District?
No, but you're going to tell us here. Factoid number one, ladies and gentlemen. How many lakes are there in the Lake District?
One.
Oh, well, one. And the Lake District.
That was one of their trick questions.
Can anybody in the name
That's a misnomer, isn't it?
in the Lake District?
Windermere.
Windermere's a mere.
It's Lake Windermere. Called Lake Windermere.
There's one lake in the Lake District which has lake in it.
The Lake District kind of implies that it's the district with many lakes. No?
Lake.
I'm being really finicky.
Yeah. Do you know this one?
What?
Do you know
What's the
Jay?
question?
There's only one lake in the Lake District. Can you name it?
What's what?
There's only one lake in the Lake District. Can you name it?
One lake in the Lake District. Can I name it?
Yeah,
No.
it's not Lake Windermere because apparently Windermere is a mere, and to call it a Lake Windermere is
Like a colloquial.
what he said. Colloquial.
Oh.
Anybody out there in the comments want to tell us the answer?
Station master.
Station master. The
Station master's
station
got it.
You can rely
It is.
on station
It is
master.
Bassingthwaite Lake is the only lake in the Lake District.
Thank you,
There
Bernie.
you go.
Yeah, but the station master is one of our fonts of knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes. If you want to know something, ask station master, because if he doesn't know, he will very quickly after you ask him.
If he doesn't know, he will in a minute or two.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, well done. I don't even know where that one is.
I don't know. I've never been there. I don't think I've. My favourites were always like Grasmere and Coniston. The tarn halfway up Coniston.
Yes.
Man, is beautiful.
Yes. We've asked our wonderful town crier back is because we are going to have a regular monthly slot on the show, either in person or via phone, like Laura's coming in, because Laura's down in Torquay and Jeff's in America. One way or the other, once a month. And he is going to bring us up to date with everything that's going on in the town, and he's going to do research, and he's going to go out and he's going to dig and he's going to find, and I'm going to do the same thing and help. And basically, once a month, you will be the best informed bunch of people about what's going on in Glastonbury anywhere in the world, apart from him. So there you go. That's a monthly service we're bringing to you at no extra cost, no cost involved.
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Except.
Well, I did buy a bottle of something,
Apple and elderflower.
but it's non-alcoholic. I can't have him falling over on the way home. It's not a good look, is it?
It's not.
It's not a good look. Jeff, what are you up to, mate? What's in the comment?
Station Master says I am publishing my videos from this year's visit to the lakes on my channel.
No, of course it was up there, wasn't he? Yes.
Kathy says I've driven myself to Guildford this last Saturday and treated myself to a boat trip. So relaxing.
Oh, nice. Get around a lot, don't you?
Station Master says Austin Waiter. Austin Jason.
Bassenthwaite.
Yes.
It's how they do it up there. It's a little weird.
Let's see. Station Master says it's between Keswick and Cockermouth. The A66 runs alongside it, and there is a restaurant. Loco and Coach there too, I think.
Yeah.
So I probably have been there because I've been around Keswick a lot.
Yeah. Where did you live up there?
I was in Penrith for a bit.
Okay,
and,
up in
Kendal for
Kendal
as well. Yeah.
in the east. I know the Kendal. I used to go there an awful lot. Used to stay up near Haweswater quite a lot up there. And we used to go and stay at a school. You could rent a school out in Windermere during the summer holidays. It was like one of these old church hall schools, you know.
Yeah.
And you could just go and hire it, and a group of us went up, and it was brilliant fun. Now, Laura, you're
Ian with us right now. Ian just popped in. Hi, all. Hope you are all well. I bet he's the guy that'll be thankful when the snow starts or the rain starts falling.
Yeah. But did you see, Ian? Thank you. That little show you went to last week. Oh my word, that was brilliant. I want to go there next year. Bernie knows what it is because he knew of it. I want to go to that. It was brilliant. They had old cars, old bikes, steam engines. They had a lot. It looked brilliant. If I do that show, I will go find that and I'll show it to you. It really was amazing. So I'm going to go there next year. Don't care when or where. I'm going to find my way down there because I haven't been to a good rally for ages. Ages and ages. I like a good rally. I really do. So I'm going to head on.
The steam stuff doesn't really seem complete anymore since the chimney guy died.
Fred Dibner. You will often see his son.
Yeah.
No,
I can't remember.
I met him. Oh, God. I've forgotten his name. Station Master. What's Fred's son's name? He'll come up. He runs his dad's equipment. He took it on. And he keeps it in beautiful condition. Oh, he's proud to do it. It's a joy to see. And a lovely guy as well. Totally lovely guy. But, yeah, so that's all good. There was one up near Shrewsbury when I used to go and see Mum and Dad, but they got really, really expensive and I didn't go there anymore. It was something like 30 or 40 quid for a day. I'm not paying that. Get real, bro. Get out of here. It's not happening. So the other thing is, ladies and gentlemen, Laura is, she can do, by the way, but that's not what she does. Laura is a qualified practitioner and also a very highly qualified and extremely competent and amazingly talented nail technician. Is that a fair description, Loz?
Thank you. Yes.
Yes, that's the correct answer. If anybody's got any questions about any of that, While Laura's there, please feel free. She would love to answer your questions. I know Jeff's got a few cuticle questions he wanted to ask about his cuticle.
So, I've been a nail technician for 16 years now. That's been my main profession. And 2.5 years ago, I decided to retrain and expand my skill set and went to train to become an esthetician. So I can do things like Botox, dermal fillers, chemical peels, just general skincare. So yeah, if you have any questions about that, I'm your girl. Nails is my expertise. I mean, I know I've been doing aesthetics for 2.5 years, but I still think that qualifies me as being a newbie still, you know. There's much to learn within that industry.
But you're qualified. I mean, you're qualified up to nurse level for injections and things, aren't you? You've had to take serious qualifications.
Not to nurse level. There was a nurse and there was also a doctor on the training course with me, which I thought was interesting. I felt proud of myself for being on the same sort of educational level as the doctors and nurses. I'm not as qualified as a doctor or a nurse, nowhere near. Nowhere near. Well, obviously, you're dealing with anatomy and physiology and things like that. And I'm trained in phlebotomy, so I can take blood. So that's kind of similar to a nurse in that sense.
Mm-hmm. You can take blood.
Yes, trained in phlebotomy, which I think is a fantastic word. Phlebotomy.
Does that make you a phlebotomist? Because that sounds kind of.
It makes me a phlebotomist. Yes, it does. Yeah.
You are charged that you were a phlebotomist between the hours of 6 and 8 on the 14th of December.
Exactly.
4 breaches of the Public Order Act by creating phlebotomy.
And if I take your blood, I believe you were phlebotomized by me.
Couldn't sit down for a week afterwards.
Yeah.
As you can see behind you, Laura, there is some of her stuff. When you walk in, she's about to open a shop at some point, but at the moment she works from home. And you walk into what was her kitchen. No, it's a lounge.
No, my front room. That's my living room.
Yes, it's your living room. Now there's just shelves everywhere. There's bottles of stuff. There's machinery. There's lights. There's all sorts. It's quite technical in there. It's quite impressive.
It's a lovely looking salon, I must admit. It no longer looks like we are in a residential setting.
No,
maybe if I come on this live stream again, I will give you a tour of my studio, but I didn't have enough notice this evening.
No, you didn't know you were coming on, did you?
Yeah.
Which is fabulous.
Station Master says, sorry, I don't know Fred's son's name. Could it be Jack by chance? That rings a bell.
It's a name like that.
Hey, I ring a bell.
He rings the bell as well. Right there.
Ian says, Jeff, we've had too much rain now.
Oh, do you know what? Some people, you just can't please them.
I even though I got wet over, I liked it.
I'd like to
I
say
enjoyed it.
the effort people go to. Brad here's walked from street in the rain to be on the show. Jeff has been getting up at silly o'clock in the morning and driving like anybody's business to get finished in time to do the show. And Laura just turned up. You know, it's nice that we're all here now.
Sweep the Cat says, good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm a bit late. Little one started school today and was really excited and didn't want to go to bed.
I bet. Because
when she says starting school, do you mean starting school for the first ever time? Or back to school today?
I don't think Sweep the Cat's very old. It probably is. Their little one is probably starting school.
Birthday. Oh, I remember that.
I've got a granddaughter called Lily.
Yes.
She goes to university on the 20th of November. I'm going to see her. I found this the other day because it had been broken, but I've got a new one of these.
Oh,
That is
that's my gremlin. That's my crotch gremlin.
Crotch gremlin, that's the one.
Excellent term.
I made
You know,
that.
Gabriel took a picture of her, and it was so cute. I asked him for a copy of it and printed it. And you go to Darla's house, and you go downstairs, you go through the front door, and there's a picture of Lily at my sister's house.
Aw.
Yeah.
You're so cute, baby. Do you know, I entered her into a Bonnie Baby competition and she came second. I was very, very proud of that.
How old was she then? 15, 16?
No, she was about 9 months old.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Station Master says phlebotomized. That sounds nasty.
It does.
Exactly.
Would you fancy being phlebotomized?
Depends by who.
Absolutely, that's the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen.
We have Jackie with us tonight. Jackie says, "Good evening, Gabriel, Jeff, and all." Hello, Jackie.
How you doing?
Good
So-
evening.
Yeah. Any questions for Brad, our town crier, or Laura? Just pop them in the comments. Or
I have a question for Brad, really quick.
Go on. Hit me.
Can we discuss what your guys' next collaboration is going to be?
yes, we can.
Can we?
Yes, we can.
Okay, yes.
We can.
Yes. So after doing the really fun little History of Town Criers documentary that we did last week or 2 weeks ago, we're working on a little thing. We've been trying to uncover the fantastic history of chains of office,
Mayoral chains.
and it's exciting.
We're doing the research now, and it's not an exciting history. We've discovered.
It's not as exciting as I'd hoped it would be, but I think we can probably make it exciting.
I think we can. I mean, with the town criers, they were cutting people down off the gallows.
Yeah.
They were arresting people. They were doing all sorts of things. They were virtually
Arresting
police.
you was great fun.
That was great. They were virtually policemen at one point. Night
Kind of
watchmen.
weird, kind of policemen / journalists.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, mayoral chains. I think. Well, we can't give any spoilers. I'm not going to give any spoilers, about where they came about.
No spoilers.
But we can kind of go back to the kind of Wars of the Roses, I think.
We can. I do want to show people something at the weekend.
I was going to bring this up. No, go ahead.
This is just a little thing. We went to the 5th anniversary of the Heart of the Tribe. Now, the Heart of the Tribe, as you know, I've got involvement with. They've been in town for 5 years now, and they've brought high quality art into a beautiful space with a wonderful garden. And we were all just celebrating their 5th anniversary. And as part of that, they got a caricature artist in. Wonderful guy called Chrissy from Bath. And I thought it would be good to show you what he made of me. Here we go.
I saw this.
Brilliant. Look at that.
That's great. I love that. That's perfect.
Yeah, it's cool.
Absolutely
That shows
brilliant.
the dark side.
If it's from his dark period, I don't know what's going on there.
Have you not got the original?
I have got the original somewhere. Morris cartoon had to start. Here we go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, has he or has he not?
He has. Yeah. I love it.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm very pleased with that. I've got to say. Oh, that's better. No, it's not. I've
Oh, where are
disappeared. No, that's probably why it's better. Let me do this. Aha, ding. Yes, so that was me. Absolutely brilliant. Now, we have mentioned on here before, I'm opening a new YouTube studio. And the reason being is in conversation with Jeff and various other people who know more than I do about these sorts of things, decided that as Glastonbury Gabriel, I am the bona fide kind of reporter, if you like, on Glastonbury. I say it because no one else is doing it. Because if anyone else is doing it, they'll probably do it way better than me, and nobody will watch my stuff. But nobody else is doing it.
No,
So,
feedback suggests that you are the one that is doing it as well.
yes, absolutely. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to open a second YouTube channel, and I did give it a name, but I've forgotten it because it's a while ago. Can you remember what it was, Jeff? No, she just not just me.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Anyway, we've got a new channel coming, and that you've just seen is going to be the channel branding. That's going to be me out with my camera. So I like that.
Yeah.
Anything in the comments, Jeff?
Let's see. Roland says, I remember my first day of school. You got a school cone full of sweets, but mine had the lower half full of paper. I complained and was told it would have weighed too much. I still don't understand.
No, that's cruel. That's cruelty.
That is mean.
That's very mean, isn't it? That's just not nice. No, I wouldn't allow
Station
it.
Master says, I've been to school with Oscar the first day of each New Year since nursery. However, this year his school sprung an extra inset day before the kids go back, so I was away.
No. I remember my first school day. I went to a school called Dr. Triplets, and it was a Church of England school. I was always quite fond of the uniform because it was purple, and my favourite colour has always been purple. Probably something to do with it, I don't know. But we had these lovely blazers, and they were bright purple. Anyway, long story short, I can't even remember. Why am I telling you this? Yes, I remember my first day at school. I remember it very well. I met my friend Dennis Parsons, who my mum and dad never really liked. But he lived around the corner, and we got on like house on fire. Yeah.
How does it not like him at the ripe old age of 5? How does it not like him at the ripe old age of 5?
Don't know, but I think he came to the wrong side of the tracks. I don't know.
Fair enough.
He was a lovely guy. I really liked him a lot. We got on like house on fire. We, came to fisticuffs.
My first day of school was in California, and it was at Capay Union, which I'm sure if you Google it, you can find it. It's CAPAY, Capay Union Elementary. I Googled it a while back and looked at it. It looks exactly the same as it did in 1968 when I went to school.
My primary school looked just like it did, but when I left my primary school and went to my secondary school, age 11, it was called Abbotsfield. It's gone. It's a big grass now. You wouldn't even know it's there. And they built a new, because they were on a big field that went down this hill with like playing fields. And what they've done, they've moved the school to the right-hand way down, and the land at the top is just grass. It was weird. When I went on Google, it was like I'd lost an old friend. Where's my school gone? Oh, hello, you got a buddy.
I got a Pikachu.
Oh, he's a big old beast, isn't he?
He's massive. He's so big.
He's a noisy chopper.
Come in. I'm on a live stream.
Who's this? Is this Lee?
Would you guys like to say hello to my daughter and her partner?
Yeah, why not?
So you're on YouTube live stream with Grampy, with Glastonbury Gabriel. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Lee.
I'm very moist.
That's Lily, who you just saw. You just saw a photograph of her as a baby. And then this is Joseph. This is her partner.
Hey, Joe. How you doing, big man?
He's also at university. He's been at Kingston University for the past 12 months, and he's due to go back, aren't you? And
Yes. Awesome.
And I will be coming up to Cardiff on the 20th, Lily.
Yes, or whenever you move in.
Okay.
Or whenever you move in.
20th or the 21st. Whatever date you decide, Grampy will be there anyway.
Are you in HOR when you go up there, Halls of Residence?
Yes.
Oh, that's where the best parties are.
Oh,
Did you hear that? Dad?
I'll get a rat off.
She said she's going to take Grampy to a freshers event.
And get you
Oh,
slobbed.
do it.
Bring it
Bring
on.
a camera.
Bring it on. They won't know what hit them.
It's that time, Gabriel.
I know I've already hit. Look at this.
I need that for some of my pills.
You do, don't you? I have to remind Jeff every day because he quite often forgets as well. It's just a thing.
I do good when I'm working. It's when I'm home and I'm busy doing stuff that I forget.
Yeah, absolutely. What's that? Anything in the comments there, Jeff? I want to these out to Putin.
Let's see. Station Master says, sorry to hear that, Jackie. Hope you feel better soon. Jackie says she's home. She's got her feet in a bowl of warm water because she doesn't feel good. Let's see. Station Master says, my junior high school, Hollington Junior, has long gone. They have expanded my infants school to become both infants and juniors.
Okay.
Andrew Graham wants to know where you were originally from, Gabriel. I ask because they have schools with those names where I am from in West London.
Yeah, you're bang on.
I was going to say it sounded more like a kind of a research facility.
Yeah, is in Hayes, in Hemmond Lane in Hayes, and Abbotsfield School, I don't know what it's called now, was over in Hillingdon. It overlooked, we're on a hill looking down over the Northolt Airdrome. I became a plane spotter at that age, so it was really nice because I could plane spot while I was at school. Used to get some really amazing military movements through there because it's a logistics base. Used to get Hercules and all sorts of stuff. Loads of HS-125 jets as well, because the RAF used to run a fleet of them. Helicopter.
So you've always
I've always been a massive nerd.
Good.
Generation Z says, I'll be in Glastonbury for the Equinox. Beltane was my first visit, and I heard it's also Brad's first oh ye, a cool synchronicity.
Awesome.
And it's on video. If you look at our last Beltane video from May, you can see where he nearly knocks his hat off.
Twice.
Can we get a live oh ye for
We're
this?
going to in a minute. We're
We're
going to
shout it again. Last time it echoed all around the house.
just to let you know. I did take the time to put something together, but we're not going to use it tonight because, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Brad to bring us up to date, and he is going to do a live oh yay.
Hey.
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay!
I did warn you.
Oh, people of Glastonbury and beyond. So this is a new little kind of segment that Gabriel's asked me to do, where I'm going to be talking about some of the events that are coming up in Glastonbury this month. So if anybody has anything coming up next month, do let me know, and I'll be able to include it on next month's show. So first of all, we have on the Sunday the 14th, we have a Wellbeing and Wonder event, which is an inspiring day of stalls, activities, displays, and talks in the town hall. The Tribe have a poetry night on Thursday the 18th. And the Glastonbury Town Players are doing a Wild Wild West cabaret on the 25th, 26th, and 27th at the Assembly Rooms. Our good friends at Glastonbury Border Morris Dancers, who you'll have seen at all of the Beltane and Samhain events that we've had, are welcoming new dancers of all abilities, whether you're new to Morris dancing or a seasoned veteran. They practice on Wednesdays from 7 till 9 at St Edmund's Hall. I know it's not Glastonbury, but Street Parish Council have 2 vacancies for councillors. If you fancy representing the community of Street, you can register your interest in an email to street.parish@street-pc.gov.uk before the 10th of this month. And finally, Crystals in both of their shops on the high street have a sale on at the moment, half price off all blue stones.
What do you want to do?
And you've got to pay the full price.
That's not fair on people who like red better than blue, is it really?
I'm sure they'll have a red sale.
I'm sure we saw a cat ass just now.
I'm sorry, he's
There it is.
yeah.
Does he sleep?
He's such a bad.
Your cat
We
sleeps
see
on
that
there, doesn't he? Anything in the comments, Jeff?
Let's see. Andrew Graham says, wow, I was born in Hayes.
There
Went
you
to
go.
Grange Park and Barn Hill.
Yes, I know it. I know it well. I lived in Daleham Drive, which is on the old 204 bus route between Hayes and Uxbridge, near a place called Merriman's Corner. It's about halfway between the two. You go down Judge Heath Lane, Harlington Road, big roundabout. Grew up. Well, small world. 1958, I was born, so I was there through the 60s and early 70s.
Generation Z says, I'm in your video too.
Hey! Oh! Wait, did we talk? Did we meet? Or did I just happen to catch you? Because I met Ed Hesseltine briefly at the 5th anniversary of the Heart of the Tribe. Because he had a ticket to a Bardic event, and another friend of the channel, Ernie, who has been on here, came into town to pick a ticket up for me. So we met briefly. It's always nice. I love meeting the viewers. In fact, if you go and look at the video called 5th anniversary, 5th birthday. And this girl said, you do YouTube. And she was from, where was she from? She was from Istanbul. She was from Turkey.
Wow.
Turkey,
Wow.
yeah. And she said, I watch your videos. So we've got at least one viewer in Turkey. And so
You have a viewer in, where was that? Kansas. You have a viewer in Kansas.
Yeah, we met this lovely guy. Jeff had one of the adventures of being a truck driver is you occasionally need a new tyre. And Jeff pulled in. Tell the story, Jeff.
I was in Fairview, Kansas. I pulled into the TA, got a tire fixed. And I was on the phone with Gabriel, and we got to talking, and the guy came in to tell me how they were doing replacing my tire. Anyway, we got to talking to him, and he's a subscriber now.
Yeah, we're hoping that at some point he may come on here and join us. What we'd really like is a monthly update from Kansas. What's happening in Kansas? Because I think that would be great, just to know what's going on over there. And he used to do podcasts, so he's quite a chatty guy. So that would be good. Hopefully he'll turn up. And if you are watching this, Cody, do feel free. Get in touch, bro. It would be lovely to hear from you.
Tracy Murphy, who I just love, Tracy Murphy. She's in the videos sometime of Andrew Murphy, a moment of Murphy. Sometimes she's in the videos. She's one of these people that you just know if you got on a train, you went on a trip, you'd have the time of your life because she's so bubbly and everything. I just think the world of her. She says, I could hear that all the way in Hampshire.
That's good.
That's good.
It was good.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have somebody knocking on my door shortly. Noise Abatement Society.
No, I've got free reign to be loud.
Oh yeah, is
Yeah.
it part of your job? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I know you've got role.
I can be as loud as I like whenever I like it, as long as I'm within Glastonbury.
There you go. It's a freedom. I like that.
I like that.
We have Alison O'Brien is with us tonight. Evening, Gabriel, and hope you are both well.
Yes, we're all good here. We're all good here. This is my daughter Laura, Alison.
Hello, Alison.
And I think you probably met Brad last time he was on the show. Just so that we know who's here. I'm wearing tonight a trilby, no, a Stetson, because your man turns up and says, I'm wearing a Stetson, you've got to wear a Stetson. So luckily, I've got an American friend, so I'm one of the very few people in Glastonbury he could say that to, who could walk into his bedroom and return 10 seconds later with a Stetson on his head. So I did, and I'm wearing it now. So we're now both Stetson, don't worry. Although he's one of these guys that manages to look good in a hat. You know?
Everybody looks good.
Look at that, the twirl up, very D'Artagnan. I like it. What do you reckon, guys?
Fair hat.
Yeah.
I agree.
I got
Yes.
a really big scar on my forehead, and it's been really rainy today, so I'm all like hair plastered to my face right now. So hats it is.
That's it. Yeah. I'm more.
No, I think you're wearing the hat well. You're wearing the chops well. The long hair well. You have one of those faces, I think.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very good looking.
Very good. Yeah.
Andrew Graham says, incredible. I was also born in 1958.
No way.
Yeah.
He didn't go to Dr. Triplets, did he?
That
That'd be too
would
weird.
be weird, wouldn't it?
That'd be too weird. Or did he go to Townsend?
Sweet the Cat says, I am vintage 1970.
That's a good vintage. Good vintage. Many good bands around at that time as well. Yeah. I got into music at 68, 69. I really got into the thing of Shaft for some reason. Who is the man who was very left with other man? Shaft. Shaft. Oh dear, I'm enjoying myself.
Did either of you guys see Andrew Norris's latest video?
Yes, it was good, wasn't it? What did you think of it?
I thought it was very good. I thought that it was very interesting that he could just walk over and lay his hands on a picture that he got from his grandfather.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Andrew Norris is one of these guys who is soaked in art. If you cut him, he wouldn't bleed, art would come out. And it's a real joy to talk to people like that who have that knowledge, because I know what I like, but I have no knowledge of art at all. When I went to college as a photographer to learn to be a photographer, the first term they sit you down and they make you go to an art class every week. And I said that the lady in there, she was new. I think she'd just come out of uni and she was her first teaching job. She's all enthusiastic. Hey! And I said, I'm sorry, I can't draw. I want to draw. If I could draw, I wouldn't be doing photography. I'd be doing art. I really want to draw. And she said, oh, everybody can draw. Within 3 weeks, I was the one sitting at the back reading a book. I couldn't draw. She understood. I think I have a disconnect between here, my hand, and here, my eyes and brain. Well, I just cannot see something and transmit that to paper.
It's interesting you say that, though, because my definition, it's hard to define what art is, but my working definition of art is the perfection of inspiration translated through the imperfection of the human body. So your inability to do art is actually there's more imperfection in there, so it's more art than somebody who can draw really well.
That sounded very complex and very meaningful, and it sounds like it's giving me an excuse to be crap at art. But I don't know. And yet, I understand. I mean, the reason we did that art was to learn form, shape, composition, light, how light affects things, how light reflects off of things and goes behind things to give them shape, depth, and form. I understand that, but I understand that without having to try and draw it. I understand how to apply it to photography. Incidentally, I'll be asking everybody what they're doing later in the week, but I've got a few exciting things to tell you about, so I thought I would go first. Okay, the first one. Jeff, any comments before I do this?
Yeah, a couple. Let's see. Station Master says, funny enough, I have had a couple of folk come up to me at the station who have said, "You're the YouTube man, aren't you?" Go figure.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it when that happens. And I
Uh,
always cool.
Station Master says 1952 was a good year. I had to be born then. You're the same age as my sister Darla.
Yeah.
Tracy Murphy agreed with this. That was a very enjoyable video. That video is on Andrew Norris 1. It's his video. He compares painting styles. It's very good.
We are going to be doing a collab next time he comes over. He'll be back over at Christmas time, that sort of period. And we're going to have a think in the meantime about what we can do. And I would like it to be around art somehow. That's the cat. It would be really nice. It would be really nice to do something with Andrew around art, because I'd probably learn something. Well, I will, because what I know about art, you can write on a postage stamp and still have room left to lick it.
Really, really tiny handwriting.
Yeah, really tiny.
Allison O'Brien says, "I will be happy to do a video showing my guinea pigs the next time you're on."
Yes,
get in touch with Gabriel, Glastonbury Gabriel at gmail.com.
Yes, we'd love to see how they're getting on. They're cute.
I love guinea pigs.
We have had a video.
I love guinea pigs.
I used to have one when I was a kid. Little rosette.
Make the best sounds.
Yeah. Brilliant. Hello, Loz.
I've returned.
No, look, you see now. Look behind you. Just a small selection of your goodies. Quite impressive. Yeah, and that's just a small selection. More.
Yes, that's a small selection.
Next time Laura comes on, I'll give you some more when she's coming, and she'll give you a tour. And if anybody has questions, because you're very not very questioning lot quite often. You have two experts here and no questions coming in, but never mind.
But it's wondering about potentially having any treatments done, or they're like worried about. I remembered that watch.
Laura painted that watch.
Wow.
Yeah, because you see, Laura's skills are minute art.
They are real Swarovski crystals as well. They were purchased from Swarovski right before Swarovski stopped selling individual crystals, because Swarovski no longer sell individual crystals to people to do things like that. You have to be like a licensed person doing things for like with their approval, whereas before you used to be able to go onto their website and buy whatever you wanted to do whatever you wanted with. You can't do that now with Swarovski. So there you go.
I'm the only person in the world that has a 1966 Rolex Explorer with a hand-painted Minnie Mouse and those wonderful crystals on the dial.
And you can't really see it on the camera, but they're predominantly blue crystal. But when the light kind of shines through, you get like a red magenta flash, don't you?
That's really interesting.
Beautiful. And that is a Rolex, that Mickey Mouse watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to pry it out of Gabriel's hands to send it back to me when it was done.
The hardest, I tell you what, the hardest one to send back was that blue and white one. Have you got it there? This watch, ladies and gentlemen, is a thing of absolute beauty. Look at that. Oh, now that came over here for some repair work to be done. There's the movement. Look, it's automatic. Came over here for some repair work to be done, and it was difficult to put it in the post and send it back. It's big, it's heavy, it's just and nice. I was a good boy. I sent it back. Protestations were not necessary.
No ransom notes.
No ransom notes. Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
So I still have this one, and I still have these ones. that need. In fact, I wonder if the commenters could suggest design ideas for these. This one is exclusively set aside for the mermaid design that Jeff requested, but there are a few blank faces in here that Jeff has also sent me. Maybe we could have some suggestions as to what to paint on them or a theme, because we were struggling, weren't we, with what to put on them.
Yeah,
Jeff,
those are 2824 dials, aren't they? ETA 2824.
They are, yeah, they are.
we've got multiple.
See, this is why I like working with a professional, Jeff.
So I don't know if you can see, but these are relatively plain. There's a plain one.
Yeah, that's a ETA 2824, the most common watch movement on the planet.
I don't know. Is that backwards at your end or the right way round?
That's the right way round. Yes, and these are all ready to be painted with a design.
This
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, make your requests now. You too can have a watch that's truly one of a kind.
Yeah. So Jeff gave these to me to paint at my own leisure using my own artistic license, but probably the main block is what to paint on them, like what to do. I had a couple of ideas, but maybe you guys could contribute.
Brief always helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than
This
just having
one-
completely
I love that
creative
face.
brain.
I
Yes,
absolutely adore that
this is
face.
what the Tom and Jerry lives on currently. Is this face?
Yeah.
That's 7750.
Who's in possession of the Tom and Jerry currently?
I am, and I'm looking for it right now because it's right in front of me, but I can't find it.
And then this is the one that's going to have the mermaid on it. So this one is set aside for that. However, these ones, we have many to play with. If anyone can think of a design idea or what they'd like to see on a watch face, maybe we could paint one and give one away.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know what?
Yeah, get your design ideas in now.
Yeah.
She has both dials for the ETA 2824s and the 7750s.
Yeah, so if you can think of it, Laura can paint it. It's that simple.
So we have some blank with no numbers, and then we have some with the numbers already printed on. Yeah, this one also. So if you know watches, you know what you require. And then there's only one of those left. One.
I like that one. That's my favourite. They got a name though, haven't they? That's like a slide rule dog or something. They use them on like test, don't they? Those cars.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cat Show.
Yeah.
Poppy.
This is Poppy.
We'll be discussing all of your cat's ailments, including cystitis, kidney stones.
And the proclivity to fall off your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. If this Brad was just saying, next time he does one of these from home, we'll meet his cat too.
Yeah.
Everybody send us a photograph of your cat.
Yeah, let's
have a gallery of everybody's cats,
Yes.
or pets in general. If you've got a dog, you've got a guinea pig, you've got a cat, you've got an alligator. Maybe somebody's got an alligator. I don't know.
Are there any Floridians around with alligators?
Yeah, maybe somebody who likes phlebotomy might, I don't know.
Have a bat.
You guys, you and Laura, do you remember when I was talking to you and I was on the highway? I was on way down in Florida, and there was an alligator crossing the highway. Remember?
I do.
Vaguely recall.
Yeah.
Maybe that was.
Andrew Graham says, I would love to see a tour on a watch. And Ed Hasseltine says, I was going to say tour as well.
Okay. Okay. I like that.
We like that.
Really cool.
We like
Yeah.
that.
nice. Yeah.
We like that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good idea.
It's a shame everybody's sort of blind to, I guess, the extent of what I can do right now in terms of art and painting and drawing. It would kind of be easier for people to maybe suggest ideas if they knew what I could do, I suppose.
Put it this way.
Allison says a guinea design would be nice.
What design?
Guinea pig.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, because you could do just their face on the dial, couldn't you? Looking out. Of the
Yeah. There are many options for guinea pigs, but the tour I like the idea of the tour, and we'll certainly do a guinea pig one.
Yeah.
Did you guys have the little guinea pig commercials for Kia?
Not for Kia.
Oh.
The shop's one, isn't
No, thank you, darling. Guinea pig. I love the sound that guinea pigs make.
Yes.
They're so cute.
Sorry, Langes, I'm just trying to do something here. I'll be right with you.
So K-Poppy's keeping us entertained.
Welcome to the cat show, everyone.
Yes.
Take a number. We'll be diagnosing your cat later.
Right.
Jeff, are you going to get when you get your RV? Do you think?
You know, I kind of vacillate about having a cat. I kind of think sometimes, oh, you know, it'd be nice to have a scruffy old cat to rub his head once in a while. And then I think I have no one to take care of now. I can come as I want. I can go as I want. I don't know. Maybe if I'm somewhere and there's a scruffy old cat that decides that he wants to adopt me, maybe.
Yes, you have the cat distribution system by where the cats will find you. So if that happens, then wonderful, definitely.
I'm gonna consider that it was meant to be if a scruffy old cat that needs a home comes and finds me and says, I would really like to adopt you.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not going to buy one though from a breeder or anything. It would have to be somebody that needed a home.
Always, absolutely, couldn't agree more.
Right, the cat keeps her ass out. This is the sort of thing that Laura is capable of doing. Freehand.
So
No
this is
transfers.
what small scale. Very, very difficult to see. I certainly can't see that from my end.
Pull it back and zoom.
Yeah, I don't know. If you can see these nails here, probably not the best.
Very difficult.
Quality. If I'll put a link in the description for this Facebook page.
Yes.
Losh, can you put that in the description? Type it.
How do I do that? I will, absolutely. How do I do that?
Type it in the comment. Can you see the comments? Have you got comments there? If not, I'll do it.
Okay, I think I can do it from here. So I don't know if that's going to come up as a link. Oh,
Yeah.
I think that came through to you guys. My mistake. Okay, now I can see the chat from all the people watching.
Yeah, pop it in there, and they'll be able to go and have a look at what you can do. Because I know this is my daughter, and I know you big up your own family, but this woman, I hate her because she's one of those people who, no matter what you ask her to do, she'll do it like she's been doing it for 20 years. And it's the
I
first
think you might be my biggest fan, Dad. You might.
Well, I mean,
No, he's not your biggest fan. I'm a big fan too. I've got several of your things that you've done, and it's pretty amazing.
This
Thank
is
you.
Laura's handicap on my arm, pre-colouring in. We're going to have a colouring in session at some point. And
do not try this at home, guys. Do not tattoo people if you are not a professional tattoo artist. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you very much. A vegan pizza has just arrived.
Oh gosh, that would be
Well,
right.
that's perfect timing because it's about time for us to wrap this up.
Oh, okay, is it that time? Well, I guess. Any last thoughts or comments, Brad? What do you want to say before we bugger off?
Well, I have to say, God save the King, may Glastonbury flourish, to finish my proclamation.
He does.
Somebody shouted at me on a video the other day because I forgot to say God save the King at the end. At the end of the Heart of the Tribe proclamation the other day. I was a bit rattled by something and forgot my ending.
Yeah. I will just show you, this is what we were going to show. I think if I still got it on here. This is what we were going to announce him with. This one. But I don't think this is not working.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
We thought what we do is we need an introduction video so that just before he comes on and gives out what he's doing, we'll play that little intro so you'll know that there's a town crier incoming. There you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff, anything you want to say before you go?
Brad, it was lovely having you on again, and I have a box of popcorn waiting for your guys' video on the mayor's chain. Laura just disappeared.
Yeah, she's gone to eat her pizza, I think. Never mind.
Oh, Laura, it was wonderful having you on. It was wonderful seeing you again. I hope you feel better. The Wandering Ponderer, he'll have a new video out on Saturday. It's about ice cream, I believe. Yeah, the Wandering Ponderer. And Andrew Norris, remember, A Moment of Murphy. His videos are pretty amazing. And
next week, the Station Master channel, the Village Hall, is on Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
yeah, he has the Station Master has a new video out. I've seen about 3/4 of it. I enjoyed it. I haven't had a chance to finish it yet because it's been crazy, but I definitely enjoyed it. There's one stone where he's walking along the water. There's a stone wall. Oh my God, the work that went in it is incredible.
Laura, anything before we say goodbye?
Thank you very much for having me this evening. It was lovely. I've never done this before, so it's quite exciting for me, and I look forward to coming back and chatting with everybody again.
And maybe showing people what we face in development, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, a little bit more of a studio tour, maybe some watch faces.
Yeah.
I'll have the Tom and Jerry watch out ready to show everyone on the day if you come back the next show.
Amazing.
Fantastic. Well, I'm just going to finish off by telling you a couple of little exciting things for me this weekend. Friday, I'm off to London because as part of the 200 celebrations, London Underground are rolling their 38 stop. And they're doing return trips from Amersham to Harrow on the Hill and back out to Amersham. Now, if you know your underground trains, 38 stop is one of my favourites. It's beautiful, and it only goes on what I call the main underground lines on special occasions like this, which are very rare. So I managed to secure a ticket in a driving coach. So one way I'll be in the front, one way I'll be at the back, but that's coming up on Friday. That'll be a video coming soon. Looking forward to that. And then next week on Sunday, I'm off to the Isle of Wight again. Now, I love the Isle of Wight. I adore the Isle of Wight. It's a great place. And there's a YouTuber down there who I follow and like very much called Jack, who does a channel called White Wanderer. And he's big on the history of the Isle of Wight Railway and all of that. And he's involved with Brading Station, which are a CIC concerned with maintaining the history of the Isle of Wight's railway systems, because they have a very rich history. And there's a book being made, and as a part of that, the they're having a couple of days, and I'm going to one of them on Monday, which involves a guided tour of the railway and a workshop, and hopefully I'll be able to give them some footage and some video, because I'm talking to the guys that organise it, and they're looking for video for showing next year at an event they're entering into, and they're looking for photographs for the book. So hopefully they'll choose some of mine. So that's me coming up, and then of course it will be the station master. So I think Laura's gone. Jeff needs to go because is she here? She's still here. There she is.
I think there was notifications coming in my drop down. As I was clearing them, it kept clearing the video thing. But they were on my screen. I was trying to get rid of them.
Jeff, I tell you, is sitting outside of a place that does catfish and chips.
Catfish and chips.
Catfish and chips.
I like catfish. I'm down south. I'm in Corinth, Mississippi, and yeah, they have catfish and hush puppies. Catfish and hush puppies.
It's amazing how they catch the catfish.
They raise them down here. They have in the rice fields.
They don't. I've seen them with the catfish catching championships, where they dive down into the water, and then they find the hole where the catfish lives, and then they put the hand in and pull the fish out on the hand like a big catfish. It's quite impressive.
That's where Jeff is actually parked. That's the view out of his window right now, looking at the restaurant he's heading into as soon as we say goodbye.
Oh, wow.
So we'll say goodbye because Jeff needs to eat. I need to eat. Your poor man Brad here is going to go back to the street. We will be back in 2 weeks' time, some of us, if not all of us, and I hope you'll all be back as well. But in the meantime, good night. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, guys.
I'm going to find this bloody button over here. I can't see
There in the top corner.
I can't see the map. There it is, and then I'm going to do this.